4 days Northeast NSS Festival do aji shuru hoise Tetso College Chumukidimade Director of Youth Resources and Sports Keto Sidio Seko Sebra Grace Kurigina. Northeast NSS Festival Day sob atta Northeast States pra 300 volunteers nishina ahina attend kuriase. IB details support reporter Adona Lode.
HornbillTV itia Tetso College te ayana se aji Northeast NSS Festival ekta culture tradition aro youth laga ekta celebration ase. Itu program suru noha agite yate volunteers NSS volunteers alak states pra ayana ase aro moi logote yate Assam states pra ase students kan aro volunteers kan. Itu ta labi this time NSS itu festival yate Tetso College Nagaland te Dimapur de celebrate kurula opor de ta kan laga expectation bi ki ase itu bi moan janibo. First introduce yourself, your name, and then what is your expectation on this festival?
Sir, my name is Akhil Shahji and I am representing Dibrugarh University, and our contingent commander is Dr. Mitali Sonowal. So as for expectations, I have a lot of expectations. Whole over Northeast, all of the celebrations and all of the cultures that are being united over here, and all of the new people that I'm getting to meet, the new vibes, the new people, the music, and it's amazing, sir. Expectations are what I had, it's quite exceeding, and it has only started. It's more left, more 3 days left for the whole program. So yeah, thank you, sir.
Okay, Miss, I would just like to know, is this your first time attending this NSS festival, or you have been attending last year also?
Sir, first time. My name is Sushmita Roy. I am representing Assam University Silchar. I am very thankful to the Nagaland government because themselves organizer of this program.
Okay, we'll just go through to our sister again. As a volunteer, what is the most basic things you have learned, and how important is this NSS volunteers for you?
Okay, so as a volunteer, so far I have completed around 2 years into this service, and as the motto of NSS says, not me but you. So the concept solely revolves around this. So basically what we need to do is not only acquire social skills and practices, but also to devote yourself into this service solely, so that you can continue practicing this in the near future. That's all. Thank you.
Miss, as you have mentioned, you have been 2 years being a volunteer. So what major changes and what kind of activities you have taken up so far by being a part of the volunteers?
Okay, so far NSS has changed a lot in me. Like before getting into this, I was quite introvert and didn't wanted to come up or take forward any step. But after coming into this, I got to know a lot, got the exposure, and that has changed a lot in me. Like now I could lead programs without any hustle and all. And so far we have conducted a lot of programs, including a blood donation camp, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, and there's so on that NSS has been doing so far. That's it.
Sir, actually it's very nice. I've already went to Mizoram once last year, but this time, like last year, it was very nice because in this NSS Northeast Festival, almost 8 of us, I mean exactly 8 states represent the culture, and then they used to showcase their culture and the tradition, their history, and also many folk song and dance. So having a very high expectation so that we will learn. Each and every one of us will learn their culture, the tradition, and we will learn and we will showcase to our people also. So it will be a very nice experience.
Okay, I forgot to ask your name. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Dazni from Don Bosco College Autonomous Maram, representing the state of Manipur. Manipur is also known as the land of jewel because of its rich culture and rich heritage.
Okay.
I am an NSS volunteer. Our motto is not me but you. So we have to give service to the others. Give service to others means helping others in small things, like not actually like physical things like cleaning the compound. Yes, it is one of the main point, but we can also give them emotional support also as well, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
First of all, my name is Dondor Nogari. I'm from the state Meghalaya. The college I'm representing is that Sora Government College. And I would like to express my gratitude also that I get a chance to come here visiting Nagaland for the first time. And yes, also the climate is very hot comparing to our state. So yeah, that's all.
Okay. Okay. Stay on. Is this every one of you first time in Nagaland?
Yes.
Okay. So how are you feeling coming to Nagaland?
Very nice.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we'll come back to our brother. How important is this NSS festival according to you?
According to me, yes, this NSS is helps me in my education, and also to experience new things, and I get to explore, and I get to see so many cultures. I get to learn a lot of them. So I'm not just learning from our tribe, Kasi or the giant hair from the Garus, and I get to explore so many things. And also apart from this, this is my third time that I'm visiting this NSS festival. Yes, I get to explore a lot.
Okay.
मेरा नाम तन्मय भूमिक है. मैं अगरतला से गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज ऑफ आर्ट से आया हूँ.
का एक्सपेक्टेशन कैसा है?
बहुत अच्छा है, ये युवक के लिए बहुत अच्छा वाला प्रोग्राम है. ये मैं शेड्यूल देखा हूँ, वो ड्रग्स के अफेयर में और बहुत सारा कल्चरल प्रोग्राम है. और स्पेशली है ये नॉर्थ ईस्ट का, वो बहुत सारा स्टेट को एकत्रित करने के लिए ये प्रोग्राम किया गया है. जैसे असम है, अरुणाचल है, सिक्किम है और बहुत सारा कल्चरल स्टेट है. और इसलिए मैं एक्सपेक्ट करता हूँ कि हमारे यहाँ से जो बच्चे लोग आए हैं, मेरा दोस्त लोग आए हैं, वो दूसरी स्टेट का जो आए हैं, वो हमारा जो कल्चरल वो ट्रांसफर वो हो सकता है. शायद वो हम उन लोगों को देख के कुछ कर सकते हैं, वो हमको देख के कुछ कर सकते हैं, वैसा वाला कुछ हो सकता है.
My name is Grayson Katuri, a 5th semester student of Tetso College, pursuing my Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, and I am from Tetso College.
Okay.
All right.
So is this your first time attending NSS festival, or how is it, and what is your expectation? How excited are you to participate in this festival?
Yes, this is my first time experiencing a youth festival such as this, and I am very enthusiastic and I am very excited for this event. I am very excited to meet new friends, and hopefully I could make some exciting connections and bonds with them. And I am expecting a lot of things. We'll get to see different cultures. We'll get to see different culture performing songs, dance. So I'm really excited for that, and I also hope that this event will give me a platform to develop my skills and work on my personal growth. And some of the things that I have learned being a NSS volunteer is teamwork, effective communication, and to be an NSS volunteer, you have to have the spirit of volunteerism and be willing to sacrifice your time for your community. Okay. Yeah, thank you.
First of all, thank you for joining Hornbill TV. Aji Tetso College te to Northeast NSS Festival host kurina jaula se. So we would like to know more about this NSS Festival. What is it all about?
All right. So the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of India, they have been giving sanctions to all the northeastern states. That means 8 northeastern states, including Sikkim. So this is one of that. And the government of Nagaland, they have decided to organize this Northeast NSS Festival at Tetso College, where participants from all the remaining 7 states, including Sikkim, are out here in this college itself. The total number of participation will be around 300. So roughly around 30 to 35 volunteers and program officers are out here, and the remaining around 80 volunteers are from Nagaland itself. We have invited volunteers from nearby colleges and nearby districts, and they are all here to participate in this 5 days Northeast NSS Festival, where we have arranged and made plans for many technical sessions, many life skill learning sessions, as well as competitive events, followed by cultural exchange of cultural, like say presentations, tradition, and many other exposures, sightseeings planned for them during this 5 days.
Sir, especially for the NSS volunteers, how significant and important for them to take part in this festival?
Yes, it is with like say very much confidence that I can say that the NSS volunteers, they become a volunteer when they are studying the undergraduate courses, basically. And I've seen it with my own eyes that the volunteers who joins NSS and was a volunteer for 2 years, the personality development that they get by joining this platform, by doing social outreach, by going out to the community and helping out the people in need or those people who are facing crisis or issues. In that way, automatically their personality gets developed. And people are paying to have this kind of personality development, right? So this NSS platform given to the students are helping them out in like motivating them and giving them the right personality development in making sure that their cognitive, their critical thinking, and all their, like say, upskilling is done under this NSS volunteership. That means 2 years.
You know, during our management studies, we used to have something called the case studies. During our case studies, we studied something about Promise toothpaste. Anybody know what is a Promise toothpaste? You know what's Colgate? Yes. Promise toothpaste? No? You know, at one point of time, Promise toothpaste was the best-selling brand as far as toothpaste goes in our country. And how did it become the best-selling brand? You know, in every toothpaste, you will find clove oil. In Nagamis, we call long. In Hindi also, I think, called long. The one that you take in pan sometimes, or in your curries. When you prepare garam masala, you put long also. So this clove oil, you'll find in almost all the toothpaste. But the company, the brand Promise, they specifically highlighted this clove oil. Because clove oil was used by your great-grandmother whenever your grandfather had a toothache. Okay? And they specified this particular thing about Promise in their toothpaste. Though every toothpaste had it. And with that, when our country was still, we still have our traditional values even today. But that value was quite strong at that point of time. And they utilized it and then made Promise toothpaste into a brand of every Indian household at one point of time, since many of you today doesn't know. And like our regional director had stated, probably they could not change and then they fail. But I'm not trying to talk to you about the change that is required in you, which you already know. I'm trying to tell you that each and every one of you have got similar qualities, similar capabilities, similar strengths even. Now, those who succeed amongst you will be those who are able to actually take out those finer points in your character, finer points in your abilities, and, compound on them, build on them. And that is what I would like each and every one of you to look into yourself. You're going to go through about 4 or 5 days of programs. During the time, maybe a lot of things will be bombarded on you, including even your career counseling also. But I would like you to take back that thing when you go back from here, from this particular program. Look into yourself. Maybe, which every one of us may be thinking, it's not important, man. But I'm telling you, that could be the one which changes you. That could be what may make you into a man or a woman. This festival, the Northeast NSS Festival, as you all know, is a very important part and parcel of the NSS programs. Last year we had in Nagaland, we had in St. Joseph college at Jakhama, where I also attended, fortunately. And I had interactions with the participants there. It was very encouraging. And even now, I'm so happy that young minds like you, youthful minds, youthful people like you, with full of energy, you have come to attend. I would want that each one of you take back at least one good thing from here for yourself, so that you can really say, not me, but you. Until unless you are able to stand on your own 2 feet, until unless you are able to build, you will not be able to help. And that is one thing which I would like you to understand. Be firm on your foot, then you'll be able to help your other friend, your brother, your sister, whoever it is. You'll be able to pick them up. We have a famous, saying in the Bible that a person, when you try to help someone, take out the dirt from his eyes. You have to first look into your eyes whether you have dirt or not in your eyes. Perhaps that is something to learn from. Similarly, in all the religions of the world, particularly all those religions which are practiced in our country, we can always get many good things. Are we actually doing that? Look back. Is our country actually doing that? I was made to understand that civilizations move around the world. If we look back, there was the Greek civilization. There was the Roman Empire, where they controlled almost, the whole of the world, of the known world at that point of time. Then we had the empires in the Middle East. We had the Mongols. In India, we had the Mughals. Now, where is the superpower located as far as economy and military is concerned? It is in the States, in the Americas. But a time is coming when it is going to come back. And we, as Indians, have to be prepared for that. Like our regional director said, we are a country with 60 to 65% of the youth, the population as youth. And probably we are now getting our grounds ready, setting up you and me, particularly you, because when that thing comes, you are going to be the leaders of this country. You're going to be the leaders of your state. You're going to be leaders of your people. And you have to be ready for that.
Now that you are here in Tetso College, you are no longer from Mizoram. You are no longer from Meghalaya. You are no longer from Sikkim. All right? You are here together as one family, as a brother, as a sister, as a colleague, as a peer group. You should try to learn from each other. All right? Not only about the rich tradition, rich culture, rich way of life, thinking, but at the same time, out-of-the-box solution. All right? Out-of-the-box brainstorming sessions should happen amongst yourself. Because we want you to make use of this platform so that the integration, the remix, the mixing up of minds coming together from different places and getting mixed up, and something good coming out of it is the vision that we have from each and every one of you. So what do we get at the bottom of this? That means I just want to put one word, I propose one word to each and every one of you, that this platform should be the platform where you start to initiate something very important called change. Okay? Change is the ultimate thing that we need to straight away start with, because change is the only permanent thing. Unless and until you keep on growing, until and unless you adapt to new changes, unless and until you are ready to make the change and grow as the society might demand, as the country might expect from you, you will one day become obsolete. You will one day become useless. You will one day become irrelevant if you don't change and if you don't grow. All right? So our country needs you to be on the forefront. The youth of our country is our resources. The future belongs to you. In another 10, 15, 20 years, you will be the person sitting out here. You'll be the doctor, you'll be the IAS, you'll be the IPS, you'll be the businessman, you'll be the owner of this college. That is your future. And we want your future to be bright. That's why we want you to start initiating the changes from this moment onwards. Let this 5 days be filled with lots of learning, lots of experience sharing amongst each and every one of you. Learn from each other, make new friends. We Northeasterners are very comfortable with our own comfort zone, that we just like to stay with our own Sikkim group, own Nagaland group. Don't do that out here, okay? Make many friends, go back, start initiating the change in your family, start initiating the change in your school, in your college, in your community, in your state. Only when Sikkim, only when Nagaland, only when Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya, Mizoram becomes developed, starts developing, only then our country will also start developing. Only when all the states combine together, we combine all those efforts together, only then our country can also move forward.